Alright, chat. Today we got another YouTube video. Um, I haven't been streaming on Kick because of the fact that the internet is really bad. So I can't play games and stream at the same time. And if you watch me, most of my content is streaming. I mean gaming. I do react and stuff like that, but I'm not big enough to where I can get clips sent in and like stuff about me. So I don't really react to stuff like that unless it's YouTube videos. So here comes a reaction video today. Since I stream on Kick, I was just scrolling through and is Kick streaming failing? Um, well, since this relates to me, let's check it out. I need to know.
That's
Do
what
I
we're
need to
talking
get
about.
off
What's
the
this
site?
emergency meeting about?
Be honest.
I mean, dude, I just feel like you and I need to be talking on stream a few times. A year. Just a few times a year. Bounce off genius from genius, idea to idea. You look good, bro. You look good.
Looking good too, man. You're looking healthy.
On chat. If you watch me on Kick, look at my new hair. Oh my god. Oh, it looks better now, chat. Don't flame me. Alright.
I am
Don't
healthy,
blame me,
but
bro.
I need to get a haircut. I'm looking homeless right now, but I'm going to get a haircut today, actually.
You like still get that barber to come in and do your hair on stream? Didn't you used to do that like ages ago?
Yeah, I still have. He's downstairs right now sleeping, taking a nap, and then he's going to come up here in a few hours and give me a cut.
Wait, your barber sleeps in your house?
No, I have him sleeping in the tunnel system.
What?
I'm not even sure if you're
Of course he
serious
does, bro.
anymore,
This Jew.
Oh,
course
what
there's
you
a
been up
Jew
to,
as-
bro? You been good?
Jew has people sleep in his tunnels.
Yeah, we've been.
Hey, Eddie. Hey,
working
boss.
Behind the scenes, man.
Hey, boss.
Keeping things running. Just
That's my boss
same
right there,
business
guys.
As usual. You see what it's like. You've
Yes.
been out here.
Yes,
To God's country.
I was in Australia. It was very nice. And people were saying that when you came out to the club with me, I was like the first
Bro, look
time
at
I've
this
ever seen
chair.
you out in nightlife ever. So you're always working, man. And I really appreciate you coming out and seeing me and stuff. That was fun. I have to come out to Australia again this year.
It was actually well, it was like 3 days, right? But it was pretty sick. It was good. I think Australia, like no one will, like Australia doesn't have like, quote unquote like famous people, right? So like even like you walking around like Melbourne, it was like, what the fuck's Aiden doing?
Dude, did your people tell you that people were following you to my hotel room?
That's weird. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard all
Bro,
about it, man. You
that's
like had
crazy.
legit stalkers going on, man. Like
Dude,
people
there was-
that
Bro, that's crazy. Aiden can go to any country in the world and people are gonna know who he is. Anywhere in the world. I guarantee you, people are gonna know who he is. You saw Japan, Kai in Japan. Everyone knew Kai in Japan. That shit is crazy.
that's what I mean.
Stop
Like,
it.
People are like real life.
They tried
like,
coming
dumb
up to my
fakes.
room. I was sleeping and they tried coming in my bed. Not my bed, in my room. They tried literally getting into my room. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
That's crazy.
Nuts, bro. Nuts. Wait, okay, so can we talk?
They love it.
I know, I love him too. I ended up, yeah. Wait, Eddie, can we
Ended
talk
up
about some
what?
Kick shit a little bit?
Yes, sir. Let's get
Yeah,
into
what's
it.
going on?
Let me know why my streaming
Well,
platform's
actually, I
failing,
want to
man.
talk to you about what happened like a month ago. The whole Cardi thing, right? Obviously,
Cardi.
that whole thing where, he took from Kick.
He scammed the fuck out
Do
of
you
you.
think
Yep.
that was a win at the end of the day for Kick? Do you think that we got the W in that situation?
Yes. Y'all went number one on trend, or we went number one on
Hell
trend.
yeah, no, it worked out great for Kick, but I don't know. It still felt like, it still felt bad, like in the sense that, he like had the wrong intentions. I don't like that. I don't think he realized that he kind of did you, Kick, everyone a favor and kind of brought himself down. But nonetheless, like those, having those wrong intentions going into that situation the way he did doesn't sit right with me. So I don't like it for that reason. But I think all in all, it was a big win for us. Isn't he meant to come back on and like fix up all what he the fact that he kind of screwed us over?
Nah.
I don't think it's going to happen, man. I'm trying, but I don't think it's going to happen, Eddie. I'll be honest with you, bro. Sorry.
Ah well, no, I think it was all good in the end. But how much did you like give him in total in the end?
I think it was half.
A mil.
Or half the total payment?
A million.
about half
God
the ticket.
bless.
Yeah.
He got $1 million for coming on stream for 5 minutes, bro.
I think, well, but all in all, like
That's
he
crazy.
got a lot of backlash for that, right? Like that was no way worth it for him.
Yeah, I think, obviously I don't think he'll ever do something like that ever again. But at the end of the day, bro, as far as kick goes, I think as a kick, we got number one. We did a lot of crazy. So I think it worked out in Kick's favor.
Yeah, yeah. In Kick's favor, in your favor. I think in like the whole streaming community
Best
in
editor
general,
on
I think
YouTube,
that
best
kind of,
editor
like,
on the
signaled
planet.
to the rest of the world, like, hey, look, like streamers are like, I don't know. It was like a big win for streamers in general, right? Like you kind of like positioned yourself above someone of that stature, which was huge. And I think like everyone else kind of
Best editor on
had a
YouTube.
win.
Best editor on the
as
planet.
well. So yeah, the ripple down effect was pretty big, I reckon. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon it was great. Bro. Okay. So moving on from that, wait, Eddie, I gotta ask you this, bro, because this is a big one for the chat wanted me to ask this one. I'm gonna dip around. Kick console. Are we pushing that? It's
Yeah, they need this bad. They need it
So
bad.
the next one, the first thing's coming out is like the TV apps for Apple TV and Android TV. So that's like ready for
Nice.
launch.
That's good.
Like even today, like upstairs.
Y'all can start
we
watching me
were
on y'all's
playing around
TVs
with
now,
the
right? Y'all
TV
gonna watch me, right?
apps, and then next steps console, which is kind of like similar in terms of technical sort of requirements, a little bit different, but a lot of functionality kind of
Is Roku
somewhat overlapping.
Sorry, Roku as well as Apple TV.
Ooh, I might have to get back to you on that one. Roku. Let me make a note about that. Assuming the idea is to cover everything, right? Like, yeah. I'm assuming that if it's
Oh, is that
pretty
juice
initial
smile
launch,
Aiden just hit? Hold on,
coverage,
chat.
right? Like we don't want to. If it's
Look at that.
assuming the idea is to
smile
cover
is
everything,
crazy,
right?
bro.
Like, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
The
that if
juice
it's
smile.
for an initial launch, then yeah, it'll get coverage, right? Like we don't want to leave any open. Let anyone down essentially.
No, of course not. X is coming to Miami, by the way. I officially got him to come fuck with the Miami Kick warehouse.
Why not me?
Dude, he was meant to be there like last week, no?
Nah, he literally bought a house. He was like, he talked to my guy Tav. He's like, yo, Tav, pick out a house for me. He bought a house and he's moving here in like 5 days.
Wait, did he like buy a house without even looking at it?
Yes.
What? Imagine being that rich, right? You're like, yo, Aiden's manager. Hey, just send me a video of some house you think I'd like, and I'll just buy it. I mean, I don't even need to see the inside, outside, any of that. Just, if you think I'd like it, just go ahead and I'll just buy it. I mean, I'm not really worried about it. Even if it's like $1 million. That shit is insane.
Like Tav like took like a video or something from him. He's like, I'll buy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and he bought it.
That's crazy.
All right. No, that'd be awesome. I'll tell you what, the warehouse streams were doing really good. Why haven't you been doing them lately?
I've been going through some shit lately, bro.
I'm not even gonna speak on this.
The past few days.
I'm not even gonna speak on
My
this.
Twitter community, but we're
gonna stay in
recovering
my
it. We're
lane.
getting it back.
Hey, is your Twitter community back?
It's coming back. Okay, it's coming back. It'll be back by tomorrow.
All I can say is W community coming back.
You gotta bring it back. You can't
coming.
just take that down.
I know.
W Eddie.
I know. It's
Like
coming.
you can't. That's like, man, you got to find a solution. You need to like, I don't know. Like, yeah, guess what? There was some factors in play that are pretty complicated. I take it.
Yes, the community will be back. I made a big mistake, and I noticed to never ever make that mistake ever again. Too much going down, but at the end of the day, bro, I took a power trip and I f***ed up, and I took accountability. So I'm gonna bring it back, and we give the people what they want, and that's that. Community will be coming back.
No, that community's special. Like, as long as it's doing like good things and not getting out of hand, right? Like, I don't know. I think there's something truly special there. You don't wanna take the shortcut of just like letting it kind of die out or almost kill itself in a way that is detrimental. So I don't know. Yeah.
Well, you're
I
saying
think
you want the comeback. I'm bringing it back for you, boss. I got you, boss. You win. All right.
W.
But at the same time, no, be careful though. Be careful though, right? I guess like when you've got that much influence over stuff, like you're gonna get yourself. Yeah, I see why you probably had to take it down, but yeah, just make sure you got like the right process in place.
Yeah, he just needs new
Gotcha.
mods.
Kick V2. Anything you can say about Kick version 2?
He just needs new mods. That's it.
Yeah, no, beforehand, the idea around Kick V2 was like, we need to get this thing out. We need it done ASAP. Like, and what was ultimately happening is we're kind of heading down this road of kind of rushing it out, which wasn't a good idea. So we kind of said, you know what, like, obviously the state Kick is in technically isn't where we want to be. Like, that's very clear. We want to be, Kick from a technical standpoint has a lot of room to improve, a lot of places it needs to do better. And the idea was like V2 is going to solve all this. But then we realized like, okay, now we're kind of cutting corners again, and we're just getting up there having to make a V3. So we've kind of taken a step back, like, no, let's just get this 100% right. Let's do everything perfect. If something isn't, at bare minimum equal to the competition, if not better, then it's not done yet, right? So, I don't think there's a massive need to move quickly for the sake of moving quickly. Like, Kick in its current state, it works, right? Like, it's not the perfect experience, I know, but it works. It gets the job done. So, we can continue to keep moving forward.
That's good.
Have at
The
this
polls
very
and
moment.
like all that stuff would be nice.
But when we do, get this kind of
Where it's at
V2
right now,
out,
it's
then we
fine.
want people to go like, this is the real deal. There
Gotcha.
shouldn't be any complaints. It should be, complete feature parity, complete, technical parity with the competition. And I don't want to be sitting here after its launch making excuses again. That's kind of the most important thing. So it's been worked on. It's our main priority.
W
right now.
billionaire.
That's good. It's being looking to launch this year.
You're a billionaire and you can't let me hold 1,000. You can't let me hold. You can't let me hold like $12 an hour. You can't let me hold about $14 an hour on Kick. I've been streaming 8 hours a day, bro. 8 hours a day for a month, damn near. I've only missed 2 days this month, and that's because I'm on spring break and I don't have like the same resources. But I've done IRL streams. One IRL stream. Probably another one coming soon. IRL first fit. IRL fish fry. So Eddie, you say you gave that Kick incentive program, right? Streaming 8 hours, bro, a day for a month, and I'm still going. Almost 2 months, actually. I'm almost on 2 months, Eddie. You're a billionaire. You can't let me hold 15 an hour.
This year, if it's not launched this year, then yeah, no, that'd be a real issue.
Yeah.
This year for sure.
For sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. I'm assuming in V2 stuff like the poll system, the VOD system, the clipping system, it'll all be revamped.
Yeah, we need polls and
Yeah, the
VOD
clipping
system.
ordinary
and clips.
VODs, yeah, need a lot of work. Like, there's everything you mentioned there.
Cool.
It's under control.
Is there anything you could say about the creator program?
Oh, here we go. Perfect.
I see people getting paid by the hour. I don't know how you value that, but what could you say more about the creator program and how to get more creators involved in the creator program?
Like me.
Yeah, so the creator program I think is by far one of the coolest things Kick's done. I don't think it's got as much attention
For sure. That's why I came here.
as I feel it deserves. Like, it's it truly is game changing for anyone who kind of has between sort of 50 to sort of 500 average viewers. Because
That's where you lose me, man. I got about 4 to 5 average viewers, Eddie. Shit, Tway, let me get some viewers.
because that's kind of that sort of weird spot in streaming where you kind of just don't have enough traction to comfortably look after yourself, but you're kind of still forced to put in a lot of effort to make it up that step. So kind of the KCIP hopefully kind of fills that gap. Yeah, right now it's primarily based on a bunch of factors. Big ones like your CCV, your chat activity, stuff like viewer retention. There's a few sort of main sort of factors that come into play when it comes to how much you get per hour. But yeah, you essentially get paid per hour to stream. That's the.
Let me get some of that. Let me hold that.
That's
and I think there's well over 300, 400 people now who have access to it.
Damn.
Chad, would
So
you
yeah,
stream
if
if
you're
you
not
got paid per
coming
hour?
I reckon,
Duh.
get on that.
That's what I'm
ASAP.
trying to get to,
It's
Aiden.
not gonna you can't quit your job and retire the moment you get on the KCIP. It's not like
That's fine, I just need a
life-changing
summer
money.
job.
It certainly helps be able to get ready to make that switch over. And the thing is, as you grow, like if you get on the KCIP and say averaging sort of 50, 100 viewers, whatever, as you grow and get to say 1,000, then the amount you get per hour kind of 10x's.
Wow.
Or 20
10
depending
X's. Holy shit.
on how you're doing.
Let me get some
you can
viewers,
start
chat. She,
a
man.
real full-time job. And the ultimate aspect around it is to try to make it so we don't have to rely on subs. I think that's the weirdest thing with streaming. Like the whole streaming culture where like everyone's sitting there relying on subs and like, please give me subs. Like, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of that. I think it leads to content being kind of not the
I like that,
greatest.
Eddie.
When
I like
everyone's
that.
kind of in the back of the mind, like, how do I get subs to to make this worthwhile? So the idea being hopefully that people stop relying so much on subs. Subs are obviously a big bonus, a big aspect of streaming still, but they can more focus on creating great content.
Yeah, I just saw someone in my chat say, hey, guys, why are we going in Aiden's chat and gifting 100 subs? And he says, thanks for my dinner. He says, thanks for my dinner.
Content that brings viewers.
I didn't say play, Ed. Listen, bro. Why are we gifting Aiden? Look, I'm gonna reenact it. Someone gets 100 subs. Yo, thanks for paying my dinner, bro. He gets that little Jew laugh, that little Jew smirk.
There's not people that gift them subscribers or donations, so
Comfort, what are you on?
ultimately I think that'll lead to better content being made, viewer experience being better. But we've got to give it time. It's still an infant. It was only launched like a month and a half ago, right? Still super new.
Oh no, 100%. Thank you for touching base on that. And then obviously, this is a question I want to ask you personally. Did North Korea ever get back to you or anything about what we did with the impersonation?
I remember turning into
They
that.
never said anything. Oh, I don't know. They definitely would have watched it. Like, Kim Jong-un would surely watch that. They would have got back to him. Like, he would have been briefed in the morning, like, on it for sure.
Wait, he saw that.
He would have been watching it. Oh, well, I don't know for sure, but I assume so. Like, that was making, like, headlines. Like, dude, you know who was, like, talking about it. Everyone was talking about it.
Yeah. So he 100% saw that.
I can't say 100%, but I assume so. Like, it was making its rounds.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
GG's.
surely he gets, like, informed on what's happening in the world in
GG's.
relation to him. And on that day, that was probably the most relevant thing.
Rip
Like,
Ed.
God
he would have
damn
been
it.
like, what the heck is this?
What the?
They're sending a
Okay.
nuke straight to Aiden's
Alright,
warehouse.
that's cool, that's
GG's. I ain't gonna lie.
That's fine. Okay, cool. Yo, do you think I can maybe put it together. Do you think we could do a KickCon/Kick Streamer Awards type ceremonies? I know you have a lot going on with Kick V2 this year and stuff like that, but do you think this is a possibility where we could do a KickCon and a Kick Awards ceremony?
I think the KickCon would be awesome, right? Like, I think that there's like an actual real demand for it. It's just about executing it, I think it has to be something pretty special. I've said this before on like my stream. Like, I think to begin with, the whole idea around KickCon was going to be this kind of like almost like this small joke, almost like we'll just do something, maybe some kind of one day night whatever thing. But I think there's actual demand for something along the lines of obviously what Twitch does, like a proper convention with actual full organization behind it. So no, I think there's already
That'd be
been
fire.
like variations of KickCon. I think like some of these dream hacks and other events, like we've had a lot of people from Kick go, and it just shows that there is there is a true demand for it. I think there's like 200 people from Kick at DreamHack in Atlanta or something like that. I don't quote me on that number, but it just goes to show that wasn't even like properly like promoted by us fully. It was just like amongst a few sort of communities and stuff. So yeah, it'd be awesome. I think it'd be just. I tell you what, when you mentioned the way you put like the streamer awards, that'd be awesome, because obviously there's like the streamer awards that are ran by those those other ones. I can't remember, QT Cinderella and those ones, or whatever, the Streamy Awards. And I don't know. I don't really. I think those ones are a bit a bit different. I don't know. I think we could do something better. I think something cooler. I think there's room to expand on it. I don't think that's
That's
the
the good thing
best
about Eddie, bro.
representation of what the streamer award should look like. When people think of like streamer awards,
He's gonna make it look
it
good.
kind of sucks that they think of that one. So I think there's I think it's something better.
Tav,
that
let
can
me
be
put
done.
it together,
Who knows?
Eddie.
But,
Tav's in the chat.
one step
Tav said he could put it together pretty well. Tav has good connections. He thinks he could put something cool together. So it'll be great if we end up executing it like you said.
Yeah. I think, man, one step at a time though. I think like you asked the question about like V2 and stuff. I think Kick's number one priority right now is like get the product there. Get the app, the TV app, the console, all that kind of stuff up to scratch. And then once we're like, all right, now we're on an even playing field from a technological product perspective.
All right, with him talking about all this, let me check something real quick. Eddie, bro. Fuck $1 billion, what I was saying. It's $3.1 billion, Eddie. Let me hold some of that. Eddie. 15, 13, 12 an hour, Eddie. 3.1 million.
Yeah, then that's when we start filling the gaps in all these, like, you know,
Come on, Ed.
Come
on, Ed.
community-focused aspects. That's the way I look at it, at least.
I love that.
Let me hold that, Eddie.
Eddie, what could you tell me about the moderation system? I saw like there's more kick bans and suspensions being, enforced. I know you're.
Oh, I actually want to hear this because I've been saying some of the words crazy.
And you don't like really censorship, but you obviously have to draw the line. What could you say about the new moderation what's been going on with Kick lately?
Yeah, no, I think just like anything, right? You let things get. You give kind of an inch and people start to take a mile kind of situation. Like obviously, yeah, I think over moderation is dangerous. I think it can get out of hand very quickly, but the opposite as well is just as equally dangerous, right? I like to say freedom of speech shouldn't be a shield for hate speech, right? Like I think, you got to be careful what you say online, especially if you have a really large following. If you do have a lot of people, tuning in, that comes with responsibility. And then, that responsibility ends up also falling on the platform too. So, I don't think we'll ever go down the pathway of like over moderating, but at the same time, like, if you let things get out of hand, it gets bad. It gets nasty, and we don't want Kick to be known for the wrong things. Like I think Kick should be known for all the great success stories. Like there has been so many success stories on Kick. There's so many positive interactions people have, so many positive streamers. There's so many creative channels. There's so many gaming channels. There's so much good stuff going on Kick. It really sucks when there's like this one person that everyone's like, oh, Kick is like bad because of this. So, obviously I think we've kind of realized that there's not we don't have a perfect system. Like we got to continue to like make sure that our moderation policy is in line with what we want the platform to be known for. And I think, it's a balancing act, right? It's a balancing act. I don't think it's gotten, it hasn't changed massively. Our philosophy towards moderation hasn't changed. I think our processes. I think that there's been evidence that the processes we have in place weren't flawless. There was flaws in our process of how we ensure a safe platform without, over moderating at the same time. So, yeah, we're working on it constantly, man. That's the thing, right? I think, ultimately we just want Kick to be a positive place that people associate with positive things.
Yeah, I agree, man. Look, people don't think about it. People never really get you never really see the flowers Kick gets. Like, look what happened. I came to Kick. There was no app. There was really no structure. I came to Kick, and I really think that, we want to really talk about, what I've done for this shit. And, Chad, y'all too, the community too. The community really has done a lot. So people don't really talk about how powerful that is, right? You have a crazy community that really, really makes these platforms thrive. Kick has been through. We have it's been about a year since I've been here, and it's crazy to see like what they've done and what other like.
They've definitely grown crazy, especially in a year. Especially in a year, they've done crazy.
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing. No one wants to
shit.
pick up on the positive stories, right? That's okay. That's just how things are, right? Like we get that. So but. Yeah, it's just about removing those negative situations that people can kind of start
what other question you guys got
grab onto and run with. Because, ultimately I think there's a lot of people that want to see Kick fail. Like, I think that's fair enough. And then a lot of people go, I told you so. It's not working out. It's all going to shit. And, that's fair enough.
This is so out of context and probably weird, but Aiden, I need them pants. Let me hold them pants real quick. I'm sorry. That was weird, but I need them pants. Shit.
But I just don't.
I would show y'all my pants, but I don't got nothing on.
I think we can give those people excuses to kind of run off with these crazy theories and stuff. So, yeah, exactly. I think it's also the communities, right? I think the fact that, you, for example, and XQC and heaps of other people have not only brought all their community up, but they've grown their community even bigger.
That's true.
That's kind of special. Like, there's also so many small, medium streamers that didn't even the first place they streamed here. It was on Kick, right? They built their communities from the ground up, and a lot of
that's what I'm doing.
You bring in, your community over.
Come on,
so
bro.
You bring your everyone from what you've built over here to Kick, and then the downstream effect of that is that creates 100 other communities throughout.
I don't really have a community yet, but
that
we
normally
getting
would
there.
never have had visibility
If you on
other
YouTube right now,
platforms. So
come join the community. I know you're probably not even making it this far because we're 25 minutes into the video, and you're probably not even making it this far because I'm just no name reacting to a video. But if you are still here, come to kick.com/BajaE2 and come tune in. Come join the community. Yeah, dig. You see right here, 1,500 followers by December 25th, and I buzz cut my head. I'm not shaving my head. I might actually. I don't know. It depends if chat forces me or not. But come tune in.
there's so many situations like that which get overlooked, and I think it's about really focusing on those stories.
No, I love it. Eddie, I don't want to hold too much of your time. Chat, if you guys have any more questions for Eddie, now's the time to ask. He's been, asking a bunch of answering a bunch of shit. Oh, Eddie, I texted you those 5 people I really want to sign. We got to push for those people. I'm telling you.
Me?
It'll be big.
Yeah, well, dude, I was talking to one of them recently. Yeah, we almost all good to go.
Okay, cool. So we got some new signings coming. That's good.
Me.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No, but you're with the signing stuff, right?
Right.
Like, what we decided to do was
Eddie ain't hit me yet.
KCIP stuff. Like, obviously, everyone sat around when we signed you and XQC and all these other guys, and everyone's like, "Oh, why are you signing these big guys and not the small to medium guys or whatever?" Right? Like, that's been a big focus recently. Is getting everyone with a small to medium sized audience.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where our focus lies. But if you're telling me get these 5 people, we'll get them, right?
They're huge.
Just get them to reach out. Just make a group on Telegram with me, you, and them, and then
Telegram.
I'll expedite the test and we'll get them set up, right? But
Perfect.
From our standpoint, rather than making these big headlines Kick signs this guy, Kick signs that guy,
What about? Listen, hear me out. Kick signs BajaE2.
After
Shit just sounds
hundreds,
beautiful.
if not thousands of these small to medium sized guys, because honestly, that's what makes a platform a platform. It's those small to medium sized communities as well. We need
Come on,
people
Eddie.
You. That's fundamental. But more importantly, we also need hundreds of smaller communities to thrive as well, right? That's what.
Yes,
that's what
sir,
makes us more of a
Eddie.
platform
Come get
than
me.
just
Come get me.
Aiden
Come find me down there.
TV or something.
Eddie, what do you think streaming is? Where streaming's at right now? What do you think is in your eyes peak content? Where is streaming heading towards? As someone who owns one of the biggest streaming sites, Kick. So where do you see streaming going?
I don't know, right? I think for a while there was obviously that IRL sort of stuff going on, which was I think Boozy, right? Came along and kind of mixed the game up a bit and did some crazy stuff, and I thought I was popping, but I think it slowed down a bit. That's the thing with stream, right? It's all trends, right? It's peaks and troughs. Suddenly one thing's the trend and the next one is, right. I'm not sure what's coming up next, to be honest with you, but I think IRL streaming still has a lot to.
Well, Eddie,
next year, if it's done properly, I think it just needs to be people need to go in with a plan, have some wholesome content. I think IRL streaming got really polluted with trying to get reactions and doing the crazy, which was, I guess, for the first month, people were whoa, this is cool, but it obviously just
I did not get bitched. Stop
kind of
saying
snowballed and started being detrimental almost, but. I'd love to see IRL streaming get back on track and people do some really cool, wholesome stuff. Dude, your stream with XQC where you guys were skiing and stuff.
It was so fun.
Was cool. I love that.
Yeah,
I really like that.
That's
yeah, Eddie. He also rented out a mall, and us small streamers and stuff like that. We can't do that. We can't rent out a damn mall and go skiing and roller coaster riding and water parking. Like me, got to do a fish fry or some shit with a house.
Yes. Well, me and X out of Cabo, we wanted to do more stuff like that. Now that he's gonna be here, and we're gonna work out of the warehouse. We want to host bi-weekly, our own type of our own type of event. And we want to do some more content.
With small streamers?
Eddie, when GTA 6 comes out next year, it's gonna.
Oh, it'll be turned. Oh my gosh.
So streaming is gonna always.
Just wait.
Here,
we're gonna be so live, sir.
So,
oh my gosh.
In
NCAA cool 25, we're gonna be live.
What do you think about the F1 team? How's your F1 team? I know you own one now, so before anyone really. So, what's it like owning your own F1 team?
It's like, Ed.
It's cool. It's actually literally, I think just before I got on this call with you, I was had the film crew from Drive to Survive out here. They're kind of filming some segments and stuff and doing some, which was pretty cool. So
that's cool.
Getting amongst it, and I don't know. I think the F1 stuff's awesome, right? It's it's such a global sport. Like so many people know what's going on. Like the amount of people who bring it up now, they're like, "Oh, it's in the Stake F1 team."
Didn't the F1 team crash? I think I saw a video of Aiden reacting to that. In the practice rounds, I think the kit car crashed. But it's alright, Ed. We'll get back out there.
It's sick, right? I don't know. I think the team though it's got a bit of work to do. I think they he had a rough start to the season, but
Yep.
I think
See,
it's
there it is.
I think they'll turn it around. It's interesting. It really it's just an awesome sport. Do you follow it?
No, but
Not.
I follow now soccer. You can now buy a soccer team. I'll follow them. But you should buy an NBA team. I know you Aussies don't know what that is, but NBA is basketball, man. It's fun. It's good sport. It's good sport.
Imagine he buys like the Lakers or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think an NBA team that's kind of like a big deal, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
buying NBA teams like
That's
billions.
like a real big deal.
Oh, Eddie, I wanted to tell you. I'll talk about it off camera with you. I'm starting my own product. And I wanted to know if you would like the pitch, and if you like the pitch, I might give you some equity. I don't know.
Wait, your own product or you launched your merch recently, right?
I did. I launched. I don't want to call it merch. But I
Yeah.
launched a brand. My brand risk brand.
Yeah.
And
That's, like,
it
really well,
fucking
right?
killed. It killed. It did amazing. Our first drop.
Yeah, we're putting that
but
on back order.
I'm also. I'm gonna make my own product. I want to tell you about it more off camera, but I want to get you involved. It'd be great.
Product.
I'll tell you
What is?
well,
What do you think Aiden could be his own product? Probably like a dildo company or something.
we're involved in a few.
Can I say that on
things,
YouTube?
man. I'm keen to double down. Hey,
Yeah,
Aiden, you got that Midas touch, man. Whatever you touch turns to gold, dude. It's
Everything I touch
you know what's
turns
good.
to
I'm here to support.
Thank you, bro. God, that makes me. Oh man, that's amazing.
His dick's hard.
Eddie, I love you, man. Always love. Chat. W Eddie. Eddie, I appreciate you, bro.
W Eddie,
Coming
man.
on Last minute. Thank you so much.
Now let me hold some of that money
We'll
on
talk
it.
soon, man. All love.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you having me on the stream. Yeah.
What's
And
Aiden gonna say in these
shout out
last?
to Aiden's chat. I'm gonna come drop by
Minute.
later and put some emotes in. See if we
Yes,
can get
and give some subs. You can give some subs too.
This motherfucker.
All right, bro. Thank
Come
you.
give me, gang.
right.
Actually, I need followers first.
W Eddie. Yeah, W Eddie. W Eddie. I ain't gonna lie. Ask about, dude. What? I don't know what you guys are saying. You guys are spamming this clip. I can't watch a clip right now, bro. Like, what is this clip? I can't even watch it.
Un clip. Yo, para, manden un click. Yo, kick SEO. Right here, bro. I came to change the history. I came to change the game.
Who is
Okay.
that?
I'm for you.
Oh wait, my bad, chat. Y'all couldn't see it. Here, put it back on. My bad. Eddie said I got the Midas touch, chat. That's amazing.
Holy glaze. Alright, y'all, I think that's the end of the video. If you enjoy more YouTube videos like this, if you made it this far, like, comment, subscribe. Come fuck with me on Kick, BajaE2. We live almost every single day. Damn near every single day. Let's pull up my stream charts real quick, actually, chat. It's not gonna look that good, but March should look good. Yep, March looks good. All these days right here in a row. Look at March, man. Where's March 1st? I started March 3rd, but look at me, March 3rd, 4th, all the way to 14. I streamed 15th, actually. I streamed 12 days in a row. Missed one day. My bad. Streamed March 17th and March 18th. Yeah. I streamed March 18th. Missed yesterday. May do a stream today. Not sure. But I appreciate y'all coming through. If you're watching the YouTube video right now, go fuck with me on Kick. I'm live almost every single day, streaming almost 8 hours plus. Unless it's IRL stream, it's probably gonna be around like 3 or 4. But come tune in, bro. Come fuck with the kid. Shaving my head and 1,500 followers. But little 34-minute video. I hope y'all enjoy, and I'll see y'all on Kick. Peace, gangy.